take a seat. This is the Music Press of Australia.
Hi everyone, how's it going?
Come on, take a seat. Oh, wow. Tell us about the garage where youth got written.
It's a garage in Los Feliz in LA, and it's my mate Brams, and he's a great producer. And we were just, it was weird because I had written with a bunch with Alex Hope, and then I'd written a bunch with my friend Brett, my friend Ali, and my friend Bram. And then I'd never written with all of them all together, and I didn't know why. And so I put them all together. It was like super weird and super awkward. And but we wrote Youth, and we haven't done it since. So now I'm starting to think that maybe we should do it again. No matter how awkward, we should do it again.
All right, there's something to be said for group writing. Your background's really, I mean, fascinating. Were you an extrovert as a child? Here you are, you're an actor, you're a performer, you're a YouTube sensation. You know, as a child, was it always going to happen for you, do you think?
I think I was always into making stuff. I didn't really care what it was. I didn't care if I was like making a movie on my home video camera or if I was like, you know, writing a song or whatever. I didn't really care. As long as I was making something, I was pretty stoked about that. And then, yeah, I don't know if I was super extroverted. I think a lot of the things were actually pretty inward facing. Like, you know, I think it takes a fairly lonely person to like want to go into their bedroom and just like speak to a camera. And that's what I did for a really long time. And so, yeah, it ended up just becoming this really, really sort of outward public-facing thing. But I always hoped that this would all kind of happen, and so I'm just really stoked that it is.
And the acting, is it something that you find easy to do? Is it something that you find exciting to do?
It's not easy, no. I don't think I don't know if I really am going to do it much. I really enjoy it. I just find music so fulfilling. Like, there is so much to doing music. You get to create on so many different levels, whether it's, you know, the visuals, stuff that kind of like, you know, feeds my acting fixes, like doing music videos and stuff. And then you get to, you know, I love being involved. I love writing songs. I love being involved in all the production stuff. And then, yeah, it's just so all-encompassing for me that I really enjoy it. Maybe I'll do acting if the right project were to come around and if I wasn't, you know, busy doing something else.
All right, well, look, these are the wonderful Music Press of Australia, and no doubt they've got some questions for you. We have, you know, a veritable superstar in our midst here this evening. Well, that's true, actually. Can we have a question from over there?
Hi. Oh. Hello.
Live in Texas earlier this year.
Oh, sweet.
At the beginning of the set, you were saying how nervous you were and how this is still so new to you performing live. Almost 12 months later, you know, how are you feeling on the live stage compared to 12 months ago? It's been such a whirlwind year for you.
Yeah, thanks for the question. I'm feeling so much more comfortable now performing live. It's like, I think I'm more nervous to like go up and give a speech like that than I am now to go and play Youth, which is what I'm about to do. I've learned more in this year about myself and about music and about people than I think I've learned collectively in the rest of my life. So yeah, it's been a roller coaster, heaps of ups and heaps of downs, and I think I've come out the other side just a much more kind of well-rounded person who is, I'm fairly confident in everything that's going on, and I feel really good, and yeah, positive result by the end. Thank you so much, thanks.
All right, a question from over here. Just take a minute or two.
No worries.
Yeah.
You mentioned you wrote Youth in your garage. Where else do you write or get inspiration for your music?
Where else do I get inspiration for my music?
Yeah, where else do you write your music or get inspiration from?
Thank you so much for the question. We write a lot. We wrote a lot of this album in like apartments and hotel rooms and stuff like that. I like going to the studio and I like the fancy studios as much as anyone else, but for me, writing music, I need to be like comfortable and just feel like I'm hanging out with friends. And so a lot of the time we do our kind of like best work when we're just chilling in our PJs at someone's house or something. Yeah.
There's some inspiration. Question down here, yeah.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Thanks.
Where to from here, and what role are you going to take in making sure that this happens?
I mean, to me, this is an issue that it feels like it's no longer an issue of the people and more just an issue of the politicians. And I think it's just like, it's only a matter of time, but that doesn't mean that I don't think, you know, we can't get complacent and we've got to just kind of keep going and keep pushing forward and kind of all just do what we can. I think, like I said, socially, to me, it feels like Australia is such an amazing, progressive, open, inclusive, safe country, and I'm so proud to be from here. And it just kind of sucks that doesn't feel like that's represented politically. So I'm just sort of waiting now and going to keep kind of doing my part to hopefully keep pushing forward I feel like what I can do is just push forward the envelope as far as the opinion of the public goes, and that's what I'm going to kind of try to keep doing, I guess. No worries.
All right, we might just do one more question, and you actually down the front there have been waiting here. Yep.
Well, I'm Troy.
Thank you.
You're 21. I think you're a huge role model now for so many youngsters. Do you embrace that character of being a role model? Do you really enjoy it, or does it sort of freak you out?
It freaks me out sometimes. I think it's a lot of pressure, but it's a role that I think it would be irresponsible of me to not kind of do my best to just embrace it as much as I can. I've been so blessed to have such an amazing platform to talk to a lot of people, and I'm going to use it every single second that I can to talk about the things that I think are really, really important, and to fight for the causes that I think are really important. It's a pressure that I'm totally fine to deal with, I think.
All right, and you're about to get on stage and perform, are you?
Yeah.
Yeah, all right, we better let you go then.
No worries.
Hey, congratulations.
Thank you very much. Thanks a lot, everyone. Thanks for being...
Troye Sivan.